Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Baba Mani said, "The greatness of a man is not in how much wealth he acquires, but in his integrity and his ability to affect those people around him positively." My husband, Amanda, is a common man who has worked as an air traffic controller for over 20 years in U.S. Air Force. He is a great hero in my heart. Today, I will tell you that Amanda is a man with bravery, kindness, and wisdom. He is a bravery man who has overcome many hardships in his life. He is a kind man who always supports and takes care of the family. He is a wise and godly man who always seeks God's guidance. First, let's talk about Amanda's bravery. Amanda has been through many hardships in his life, but he has always showed his bravery to us. For example, when Amanda was 20 years old, he worked for a local liquor store. One day, a robber pointed a gun at his head. Amanda calmly dealt with the robber without any fear until the policeman arrived and caught the robber. As an air traffic controller, Amanda witnessed and handled many aircraft incidents with his bravery and confidence. One time, when an aircraft was departing from a closed runway, Amanda quickly alerted that pilot. His brave action avoided the destruction of an F-4 aircraft and saved about 50 people's lives at that day. His co-workers called him with an honorable name of aircraft saver. Unfortunately, one morning he got a headache from a brain aneurysm before work. Then he had 2 brain surgeries that almost took his life. After these hardships, Amanda still smiles and says to us, "I'm not afraid to die. I'm proud of being military to serve our country, and I will not be afraid of fighting for the righteousness and peace in the world till the rest of my life." I just talked about Amanda's bravery. Now I will tell you that Amanda is a kind man who always supports and takes care of the family. When our daughter Isabel was 4 years old, she got very sick. One side of her brain couldn't work, and she had to learn everything as a baby. Amanda had to quit his favorite job and invest all his time to take care of her. Amanda retaught the daughter to hold the spoon, to put the clothes on, and learn the alphabet all over again. He tried every way to help daughter recover year by year. When Isabel was 7 years old, Amanda started to send her to learn Taekwondo and play piano because these activities are good for children's physical and brain development. For over 8 years, Amanda has always driven her to Taekwondo and piano lessons twice a week, no matter it's sunny, it's rainy, it's snowing. Now, Isabel has become a healthy, beautiful young girl. Besides this, Amanda always encourages us to chase our dreams. For example, 2 years ago, I was hesitant to take classes in VVC because I felt that I was too old to study among young students in the classroom. But Amanda tells me that learning is never too late. He supports me to get a bachelor degree as soon as possible. Amanda used Rabindranath Tagore's famous words to encourage me, which is, "If you cry because the sun has gone out of your life, your tears will prevent you from seeing the stars." Because of his support, I'm going to graduate from VVC with 2 associate degrees, and I'm going to pursue my bachelor degree soon. I just talked about Amanda's bravery and kindness. Now, I also want to tell you, Amanda is a wise and godly man who always seeks guidance from God. Amanda became a Christian when he was 7 years old. He has read the Bible and prayed every morning for over 30 years. Amanda had been a Sunday school teacher in our church for many years. He has always volunteered to help people in our community as well. Amanda often tells us that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of the wisdom. The knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. Amanda's father is an alcoholic man who used to beat wife and children. So Amanda made up his mind to not be like his father, and he did it. Amanda does not drink or smoke. He loves reading books and study on his spare time. He especially loves Henry Ford's famous words, "Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young." The greatest thing in our lives is to keep your mind young. Amanda is the spiritual leader in our house. He leads us to read the Bible and worship God each week as a family, because Amanda believes that only Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life for the human being. Amanda always told us, "God saved my life, and I will live for God." In conclusion, my husband Amanda is a hero in my heart because of his bravery, kindness, and wisdom. Life is short, and I'm so thankful that God bless our family through Amanda. Each day, Amanda teaches us how to seek wisdom from God, how to support and love each family member, how to serve our community and the people surround us, and how to bravely fight for the righteousness in the world. At the end of my speech, I want to use Amanda's favorite word to encourage you and me. Nothing is impossible with God. Everyone has the right to achieve dreams by working hard. So both you and I, we can make the dreams true. We never give up. Thank you.